All right. Here we go. Woo! How's it going, reactors? It's about that time. House of the Dragon is finally here on HBO and HBO Max. We're back in that area of Game of Thrones with House of the Dragon. Now, before we dive into this reaction, obviously, you know how this stuff goes. Certain things can be shown to you guys through my reaction on YouTube. But certain things cannot be shown on YouTube. That's just how it all works. So, if there are some scenes you were hoping a reaction from me that I cannot give to you, is because YouTube might not allow it. So, I have to be very careful with how I edit these down just for YouTube. Just thought we'd get that out the way. But make sure to hit that like button. It truly helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And hit that subscribe button. This is the start of a journey, and you gotta be here for it. And turn on those notifications. With that being said, you know what we have to do. We got a new series, House of the Dragon. It's time to reel it in.
House Targaryen stood at the height of its strength, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke.
Dang, 10! 10 dragons already.
The king called a great council to choose an heir.
The Prince Viserys Targaryen.
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne. Jaehaerys called the Great Council to prevent a war being fought over his succession. For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
That's true. That's true. The fall of the family would only happen from the inside. House of the Dragon. Here we go. Daenerys. Dang, we're not getting no title sequence? Maybe next episode. Uh-oh. I have a feeling. Yes, sir. Yes! A strong feeling. That be so. Dragons are back on my screen. I love this shot. Absolutely beautiful. Sounds like you still got that Game of Thrones, theme going on.
Welcome back, Princess. I trust your ride was pleasant.
Syrax is growing quickly.
Syrax. I like that name. The Golden Boy. The Golden Dragon. It's just hitting me now. King's Landing.
You will lie in this bed soon enough, Rhaenyra. This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle and glory.
She loves the feel of battle.
King's cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting for cup. Before the games are over, my son will be born.
We have no way of predicting the sex of the child.
Of course, no maest is capable of rendering an opinion free of conditions, are they now? There's a boy in the Queen's belly. I know it.
sit isa.
Matt Smith.
I brought you something.
It's Valyrian steel.
Valyrian steel. How many times we're gonna hear Valyrian steel this, series? As much as we did for Game of Thrones.
Can you say yet what it is?
Ooh.
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
Wow, he got that from sitting in the throne? No such thing happened to Robert Baratheon. But to him, that's surprising.
Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace. It will be painful.
Fine.
Burn it. Heal it.
Nothing will cause the babe to grow if it does not already possess one.
This child is a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
I've never been more certain of anything.
I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies ended well before their term. That's 5 in twice as many years.
Oh my God.
I know it is my duty to provide you an heir. And I'm sorry if I have failed you in that I am.
Oh man.
But I've mourned all the dead children I can.
Oh, that's horrible, man. That many.
My brother's city has fallen into squalor.
Oh, we about to get some fighting. Some action. Oh!
Get up!
Dang.
No! No! No!
Yo!
Your brother made a public show of it.
Wow. Damon's a hothead.
Our city should be safe for all its people.
I agree. I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Correct.
You've not been seen in the Vale or at Runestone for quite some time.
I think my bronze bitch is happier for my absence.
Yo!
A good and honorable lady of the Vale.
In the Vale, men are said to fuck sheep instead of women.
Oh my God.
Sheep are prettier.
Dear me.
Yo, yeah.
Your own lady wife passed recently.
Oh no, he's coming at you like that?
Perhaps you aren't ready to move on just yet.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Those two are gonna clash. Damon is gonna cause some problems.
The king cannot replace you.
He can. And he will. With his new heir. He won't choose his brother. Might not even choose his daughter.
Great day has been made more auspicious by the news that I am happy to share. Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Everyone happy for a pregnancy. Oh, we getting after it. Oh, okay. We going after it. Damn.
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
Good fortune to you, cousin.
I would gladly take it if I thought I needed it.
Cocky. Oh, look at this shot. That's cool. I know that hurts.
Prince of the city will now choose his first opponent.
Uh-oh. That's a badass helmet.
Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
Wow. Wow, dude. Chooses the son of the Hand of the King. Oh my gosh. Damon is... Oh my gosh.
5 dragons on Damon.
I think that guy just placed a bet on Damon. If he dies... Oh, he's pissed, dude. Oh, he stayed on. All right. Here we go. Woo! Oh, that's cheap. That is cheap. He attacked the horse. That's cheap. The horse is fine.
Now, I'm fairly certain I can win these games, Lady Alicent. Having your favor would all but assure it.
Is his son okay?
The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Given her as much milk of the poppy as we can.
Milk of the
without
puppy.
risking the child. Your queen is a strong woman. She's fighting with all her might.
This is gonna be painful to watch. Oh!
His been 70 years since King Maegor's end. It's a marvel that war didn't break out at first blood.
Yo! Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The dude was throwing it up in the background. Yo, that was nasty. Oh, my God.
There is a chance that we can save the child. A technique is taught at the Citadel which involves cutting directly into the wound to free the infant.
Please don't show it. He really wants that heir. He's gonna have to let his wife...
You can save the child. We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
He made his decision quick. This tournament comes to an end right here. Let's go. Oh, dang. Hit that dude with this horse. Whoever's the fastest, that much speed, that much power is for sure winning. All these times giving birth and surviving it. But the baby's dying. This is the final one that, you know, does her in.
I love you.
What is happening?
Oh, shit.
Don't be scared.
What's happening?
Don't be scared. They're going to break the paper. No. It's all right. Please.
Oh, no. No, numb her or something. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, he fell off. That's it. Bro, you need a sword. That won't do. Ooh. Maybe it will do. Ooh. He really needs that sword. Celebrated too early. Yield.
I was hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
I did not expect him to win against Daemon. Jesus, that...
Congratulations, Your Grace.
You have a son.
You have a son.
At what cost?
A new heir, Your Grace.
Word is spreading fast. You have a brother. Cyrax is just looming over.
Nuruho veroncoro hakero keduna. Lotolie kepenuja kerimi ventos pentas.
Que puedo avisar.
Tresidorikesan. Dracarys!
Been a while since hearing that.
That of your succession. Despite how difficult this time is, Your Grace, I feel it important the succession be firmly in place for the stability of the realm.
If the gods should visit some further tragedy on you, either by design or accident...
My brother would murder me. Take my crown. Please.
He's listening in.
Daemon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne. He lacks the patience for it.
So you think? Everybody wants the throne.
Who else would have a claim?
The king's firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
Not yet.
My wife and son are dead!
Either I'm slow, or I'm just catching on, or I missed it. He just said his son is dead too. With his wife. So the baby did not live.
I found myself thinking of your own mother today, which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
In his chambers. I wouldn't know what to say.
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Seems like to me her and her dad have had a falling out since her mother's death. And it just hasn't been right since. That is what I'm getting.
When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
Uh-oh. What can this be?
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day.
Did you say it?
I don't know what you mean.
You will address me as Your Grace, or I will have my Kingsguard cut out your tongue.
Damn.
10 years you've been king, and yet not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
I've only ever spoken the truth. I see Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal hand. Otto Hightower is a more honorable man than you could ever be.
You're weak.
Whoa.
Viserys.
Whoa.
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore. You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel. By order of your king.
Ooh-wee. Brother versus brother? Like said at the beginning of the show, the only way a house could fall is within itself. Dude, he got a... Yeah, so that's how he got that cut on his back. Truly, sitting in that chair does no good. Wow.
One that brought Valyria its doom. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen. One thing for a son.
When really you had a daughter this whole time.
Daemon is your heir.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown. But I believe that you were.
The new heir.
This is no trivial gesture, Rhaenyra. Dragon's saddle is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
I wonder how his sister feels.
Our histories. They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone, saw a rich land ripe for the capture. Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men, just to begin with a terrible winter.
Rickon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Aegon saw absolute darkness riding on those winds, and whatever dwells within will destroy the world of the living. And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold and the dark.
Winter is coming.
Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
Next in line. There's that theme song. We back, baby. That was a good first episode. Wouldn't you say? That was a good first episode. Enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from start to finish. We're off to a good start. Executive producer, George R.R. Martin. I feel like this is in good hands, man. I feel like this series is in good hands. This is a great start, guys. This is a great start. I'm excited to see this through. Hopefully you are too. There you guys have it. House of the Dragon. First episode. The premiere is done and over with. That is a great start. to me, I think that's a great start, and I'm pretty sure you're looking at this reaction video and agreeing with me and saying, yeah, we're off to a great start. I mean, this episode is a lot, to be honest. For a premiere, there was so much going on. There's so much going on. Now, before I give you, like, my review and my thoughts on this episode, I will say this. I am an average viewer of this show. You know, of Game of Thrones. You know, I watch Game of Thrones. I haven't read up on the books. Alright, I don't own the books. But I'm that type of person to look up facts, endings explains, you know, bunch of YouTube videos explaining about the books and talking about those things. So, don't hate me if I don't know every single Easter egg or fact. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'll do other reaction videos to ending explains or theories such as heavy spoilers or think story explaining to me, you know, the basics and all the things around of what's going on, the ins and outs, the small details that I might have missed in this first episode or any small connections that link to Game of Thrones. You know, I'm a diehard Game of Thrones fan, but when it comes to the shows, but I can't say that I am the ultimate fan. You know what I'm saying? The guy that knows all and sees all. That is not me. I'm the average. I'm the average watcher, like some other people. I'm the average watcher, and I respect the show and everything, and the people that, you know, create the shows and the guy that made the books. But yeah, I just want to say I'm an average guy, an average Game of Thrones fan, an average House of the Dragon fan. That's me. But continue on with the show. I enjoy this. Matt Smith is really good in here, but I will say this. I feel like this man is going to have the same connection to us viewers as we have the same connection to Homelander on The Boys. That love and hate relationship, you know what I'm saying, that you have with Homelander in The Boys. You love him, you hate him. I feel like we're going to get that same way with Matt Smith, Daemon Targaryen in House of the Dragon. You're going to love him, you're going to hate him. And all I know is that later down the road in the season, this man's going to go AWOL. He's going to do some things. It's going to, you know, get a reaction out of me. Either mad, distressed, you know, angry. And then, who knows, do some other things where I'm just like, I hate the guy, but I love him. And that's just good acting. And he was great in this. But this premiere was a lot. It was a lot. So many characters are introduced in this one episode that my brain is still trying to grab a hold and remember the names. You know what I'm saying? A lot of houses were introduced in this first episode. You know, familiar houses that we are familiar with from Game of Thrones. So that was amazing. Like Rickon Stark was mentioned for a very split scene. You know, House Stark, House Hightower, you know, obviously, you know, the main House Targaryen, and so many other houses were introduced in this. And to see, you know, how the bloodline and the descendants go from here, House of the Dragon, 200 years before Game of Thrones, you know, that's actually kind of cool to see. And you know, we're watching House of the Dragon, seeing this, you know, as a prequel to Game of Thrones, but we still have this gigantic gap we have yet to get. Or maybe House of Dragon will cover that gap leading into Game of Thrones, but I highly doubt it, given the fact that, you know, they're shooting for only 4 seasons with House of Dragon, therefore leaving so much storyline, so much stories to be told to dive right on into Game of Thrones, you know. But, you know, we're starting off with House of Dragon, and this is such a great start. And Viserys is good in here. I was so shocked that he was so quick to decide to let his wife die. I mean, he really wanted a son. We knew that from the get-go. But when asked for, you know, you have A and B, 2 options, to save one and let the other die, meaning save the wife and let your heir die, which obviously he does not want. He really wants an heir. You know, he can't let the people down, nor, you know, the people around his circle, around the table down. You know, that's option A. And option B, let them both die. So you can't go with option B. You gotta go with option A. Someone's gotta die, and he chooses his heir. But yeah, then to find out that the son ends up dying, that was shocking. It clicked for me really, really late, as you saw in the reaction video. It clicked for me way late. I caught on so late, and I was just like, oh my god, the son is dead. So therefore he has to choose between daughter or brother, you know? So you put in the uncle versus the daughter, and it's just like, wow. I gotta say, oh my god, that birthing scene, man. What was your guys' reaction? Comment that down below. That birthing scene was very, very hard to watch. That's the thing when it comes to Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Those two are the same when it comes to violence. I did not expect to see as much violence in the first episode, but you gotta establish that in the first episode, because the first episode sets the tone for this whole season of what we're gonna get from these characters, from this cast, from everyone working behind the scenes. Just the vibe of the show has to be established in the first episode. Therefore, we know what to expect, and we know what the feeling is going to be like for the rest of the show for the next 9 episodes. And they did that, and they nailed it this first episode. Because that birthing scene, woo, that was very hard to watch. You know, I'm giving you guys a reaction. I'm telling myself, I gotta keep my eyes on the screen. I want to turn away. There's too much blood on the screen. You know, for me, if you guys are new here, I love violence when it comes to my movies and TV. I know I sound crazy, but I love that aspect. I love the way it's shot. I love the way it's filmed. You know, it just makes it that much enjoyable. You know, I'm the action type of guy. I love a little bit of grit, some dark, bloody at times. You know, I enjoy that. But it's to an extent. It's to an extent, and I have a long line. I can enjoy as much blood and gore as I want in my show, but once you get past that line, it gets to the point where I'm like, oh, this is too much, you know. This is too much. There are some scenes like back when I was watching Game of Thrones where I winced in pain or had to look away, and I'm pretty sure House of the Dragon will have scenes just like that in this season. I mean, it was hard to watch the birthing scene. And then that one scene when that dude's head just absolutely, wow, that was crazy. And I'll add on, I did love the jousting, going at each other full speed and hitting each other, then going at the very end, the opposite end, and then grabbing the next weapon and going at them again. And seeing Daemon Targaryen do it, the part where he almost fell off the horse, but luckily the railing kept him up, that was intense. That whole scene, the whole jousting, whoever it was being shown on the screen, was very entertaining, very intense. And I gotta admit, Daemon Targaryen calling out Otto Hightower's son, the Hand of the King, to go against him, I was worried. I didn't even know what the guy looked like underneath the helmet. Had no connection to him, given the fact it's the first episode. But to see Otto's face the whole time, just worried for his son, and then, you know, giving that showing the emotions of, yes, my son hit Daemon Targaryen, or, you know, him seeming, you know, worried about his son as Daemon Targaryen knocked him off the horse. But that was an entertaining scene. I'm telling you, this was a good first episode, man. And I'm happy. I am truly happy. I'm happy to be back in this world. But looking now into the future of House of the Dragon with the next 9 episodes, it looks like we're going to get from, you know, the teaser trailer that they just showed at the end of this episode of what's to come in the next 9 weeks, because we're getting 10 episodes, we only have 9 episodes left, is that we're gonna have a time jump. Like in this episode, Rhaenyra is just a young kid, and I don't know how long or how much of a time jump we will have, but it looks like it's gonna happen in next week's episode. It's gonna be quite a big time jump, so that's gonna be wild. didn't expect that. I didn't grasp onto that when watching or, shooting my trailer reaction for the teaser trailer for the show or the main official trailer for the show. I didn't grasp that there would be a time jump. But yeah, that's on the way. But going back about the show being a lot, I did not expect this episode to have so much going on. And by going on, I mean the father, Viserys, having to choose between his daughter and his brother. To have that resolved in the first episode, that's what I mean by a lot. That is quite a lot happening and it moving fast. But it does it well in this episode. Clocking in at an hour and 5 minutes, I think it does it, pretty well. Daemon and Viserys going at it at the very end was a treat. But Viserys finally understanding that the heir that I wanted, the heir that I've been searching for this whole time was sitting in front of me this whole time, and it was his daughter. I'm pretty sure Mother's looking down like, I'm happy you made this decision. Even though you let me die, but I'm happy that you made this decision because truly, I think she's ready. I think she's ready. But as Viserys is having that conversation with his daughter, right then and there, he was questioning her to see if she was truly ready. And she answered the question correctly. And he was like, I think I'm making the right decision by making you heir. And there you have it. Daemon Targaryen is out flying with his dragon. And I gotta admit, the dragons were nice. I'm glad they were shown. They said we're going to get a lot of dragons. We got 2 in here. We got Syrax, which is, Rhaena's dragon. And we didn't get the name of Daemon's dragon as of yet. You probably already know, but me being the average, viewer of, this type of content, I would not know unless I watch an ending explain, which I will after filming this reaction. But yeah, 2 dragons, and we did get a Dracarys in here. I was waiting for it, to hear those words. Just sucks it had to be, in that type of scene where, the mother is being, put to rest by the dragon with the simple words of Dracarys. But yeah, like they said it at the beginning of the episode, the only way a house could fall is within itself, and it's on that way. You just don't know what to expect when it comes to House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones content. You just don't know what to expect. Some of these stories don't have happy endings. Some of these seasons don't have happy endings. #Red Wedding. Hopefully we don't get anything like that for House of the Dragon, but it's a possibility. We get introduced to all these characters and they just all die. We're going to have some deaths this season. I just don't know who. You probably know if you've read the books. But, yeah. We're off to a great start. And I don't know what to expect. I'm just here for the ride. And I'm enjoying it. And I'm happy to give you guys reactions. But, yeah, that's all I've got to say about this premiere. This is great. I enjoyed a lot. I'm pretty sure there are some other things I could talk about. They're just not hitting for me right now. But make sure you guys comment down below. I'll be sure to interact with you guys down in the comments down below. What was your favorite scene? What did you like about this episode? What are your thoughts? What are your theories going into the, next 9 weeks? I'm so glad that you guys are able to be part of this journey as we go through these next 9 episodes of House of the Dragon Season 1. I'm glad you're following along, and I can't wait to bring you guys even more reactions because this is such a great start. I'll say it over time and time again. This is a great start to episode 1, and I can't wait for episode 2. So comment down below what you guys thought about this episode. I'm eager to hear you guys' thoughts, but also hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button too. You got to join the journey. You got to be a part of this community, the reactors. That is you. So hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so that you guys know when my next reaction for House of the Dragon episode 2 or any other TV or movie reaction that drops on this channel. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a reaction video to an indie explain. So yeah, I'll either react to a YouTube video for heavy spoilers or Think Story. But that's going to conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. House of the Dragon episode 2. I can't wait. I can't wait for next Sunday, man. Sundays are back. Game of Thrones content, House of the Dragon is back. It feels good to have our Sundays back, you know? I know you feel it too. But I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Thank you for watching. This is Realer Than Reactions. I am Realer Than Miles. Peace.